Who says I'd be? I stop short as the hallway darkens and red lights begin to flash above us. What's going on? A siren blares, making me jump. Agent Fiona! Shouts a junior agent running up the hall. Tristan, says Agent Fiona. What's happened? There's been an attack on one of our outposts, he replies. 30 hypers have overrun the place. 30? Agent Fiona's face blanches. How's that possible? He shrugs. The director wants all senior and special agents to report to the operations bay immediately. The rest of the tour is cancelled. Instead, we're taken into a large computer room, but my mind is still back at that red alert. If the Baru refuses the trade, no one is safe. That's what the letter said, according to Dylan. The way Agent Fiona fussed at him, he had to be telling the truth. Just who is this apprentice that had my brother and Maria? And what's going to happen if we don't find him soon? And an agent sits at a desk at the front of the room, speaking in the most boring monotone I've ever heard. I'm sure the red alert you all experienced must have been very disconcerting. Rest assured that we've got the very best people looking into it. Rather than have you kids idle, we've moved up tomorrow's supernatural knowledge examination to today. Do remember this is merely a diagnostics, meaning no studying was required. It'll merely serve to inform us where you currently stand. As much as I try to tell myself this exam doesn't count, I get more discouraged with each question. How am I supposed to know which two great beasts reside in the Atlantic Ocean, or how old Merlin is, or even what date the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs was founded? Not to mention I keep getting distracted by the fact that Moru is literally in the same place as I am. There's gotta be a way for me to find out what he knows. When the exam is over, we're called into the office at the back of the classroom to meet with the instructor. Lara is first up and returns a few minutes later, red-faced. A measly 83, she tells Dylan. I told that ridiculous tutor we were focusing on the wrong things. When you see Daddy, I'm demanding a new one. If not even Lara could ace this test, I'm not looking forward to my own score. Unfortunately, I'm called in next. Take a seat, dear. I do. As the instructor taps away at her computer, I brace myself for the worst. I know I probably didn't do all that well. The instructor nods. You'd be correct. You scored a 4 out of 100. And that's probably due to a few good guesses, am I right? I nod. A 4? The instructor keeps typing away, not a trace of sympathy in her voice. Just means you'll need to devote a good bit of your time to studying in order to perform well during the exams and section of the final. I won't sugarcoat it, dear. You've got quite the uphill battle ahead, especially given your supernatural ability situation. I'll write you up a list of books to check out at the library. I suggest you begin your studies as soon as possible. The list she gives me is the length of my arm. I'm supposed to read all of these? When will I have time to search for Clinton? I leave the office in a daze. My phone buzzes inside my pocket. It's another message from the mystery girl. New message from Magician Girl 18. Bummer of failing the test. Wouldn't you rather be learning the truth about magicians? About Maru? I spin around, searching the classroom. I look to Lara, then Dylan, then their circle of friends. Not a single person is on their phone right now. I type up a quick response. From Amari Peters. How do you know that? Are you here too? And what do you know about Maru? The response is nearly instant as I scan the other trainees to see if anyone picks up their phone. No one does. I glance down at the message. New message from Magician Girl 18. First, you have to prove you can keep a secret. Don't tell anyone about my offer, and I'll contact you when the time is right.